Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Homely James. Today is 22 November 2016. Today I'm gonna show you another. Actually, is a individual shares from our local market is Inno price 6262. This is very actually for recently the performance. Recently 2 months the performance is very good. Have you ever monitored this one before? You can see the recently chart actually is very beautiful, so bullish. Today this one I think is slightly moving up, not very strong, because you can see the angle of this one is a little bit steep already. For short term, you got a chance to correction, right? You got a chance to correction, but I want to tell you why this kind of shares can move up is a real one. Actually, the recently the start point from the you can see the left corner here, bottom left corner, you can see the price is start from the 0.6 ringgit until the high price is 1.05 ringgit, so almost around 40%, around 40%, over 40%, I think. 2 months time, I think this time use 2 months get 40% actually is for technic actually is very reasonable for us. Because as we know, if you focus on technical analysis, you must, I always told our member, you make money, our or for all the retailer in the share market. Our purpose is make money. But what kind of money? I mean, the amount of money you make is very important. You just want to make 20% or 30% within 1 year, that's all? That's already enough for you? It's not our real purpose. Actually, what we want is we make money. We make big money at within the reasonable time is what we want. We don't want to be like Warren Buffett, hold one counter or two counter like Coca-Cola or McDonald's over 40 years, right? Okay, because Warren Buffett, he got a lot of money. 1 year, even 10%, he already have like over, over billion like profit he can take. But for you, I think most trader is still, as we say, we call small fish, right? Our money, actually the capital is not very big, but for us, how to, double or triple our money at a reasonable time. What I mean reasonable time, like you can take it monthly, like 3 months or 6 months or 1 year, something like that. Just this kind of count, actually 40% around over 2 months actually is very reasonable for technique. But if you play technique, actually this count is also very interesting one. Actually, this count the IPO time I think is wow. You can see the time here. You can see that start from the 1996 and touch the low point is at 2003. Actually, around over see the 7 years. After 7 years, it can touch a bottom. Actually, this kind of count is already into the uptrend, right? But this kind of uptrend is very slow because he used how many years? We can see here. 2003 till now is already 2016, actually over 13 years, right? But we can see here from the lowest point is at 0.21 at the high point. His high point also at 1.3, high point 1.3. That means within the peak point, what time? 2003. 4 years. 4 years. How many percent? Over 600% actually. 4 years, use 4 years time, so almost every year over how many you can count by yourself, right? After that this one is a correction, down, then up again, right? So currently, actually recently the peak point actually just right now, actually what time is just yesterday, just today market close. I think this one is also be almost the same level with the previous, almost he gonna touch the previous low point around 1.3 ringgit. Actually, here is also a space he gonna touch, he gonna approaching. So why this kind of counter recently catch my eyes? Because this one is smoothly uptrend, right? Smoothly. But here you can see the angle a little bit steep. For our indicator, we can see here the bottom window show you, wow, this is the reason why he can move up, because previous the direction you can see this counter actually just lie down there, nothing happened, right? Because no banker. Even you can see the red bar is very small, very low position. You can see between below 25% below, so that's why. And mostly is hot money. As I told you before, hot money is about the short-term attack. You know, the short-term attack, quick in, quick out. If you want the share price really move up like the rock speed, it must come from banker, and banker best if banker control this one. You can see here the first day banker above 50 push up the price, then this kind of shares never stop. Just one way go up, one way go up. If you miss the bounce, you never take the second chance to get in, because this one got no chance to jump in, because it never stop. How you can catch this kind of white house? Cannot. But for us, counter is good counter, but for you, it's already passed, right? If you want to get in again, just like currently, okay, you know this kind of counter, but for you, how to get in again is very important, right? Okay, I'm gonna show you another way. This indicator I think is mostly familiar, right? I told you explain many times about this indicator before. We call it a trend expert. We follow the direction, right? We follow the uptrend, forget about the downtrend. I use a green solid line show here is a downtrend, the purple line show you here is a mid long term uptrend, right? If you want to buy this kind of counter again, how? You must wait the red bar retracement. When the red bar changes to a green bar and the red again is at that time is your buy chance, and banker must come from still inside. But we always prepare for the worst, right? But once the main line here, purple line here, I mean this line, change color, you need to be careful. This one can be mid long term finished, For short term, or you want to get it on the bars again, you must wait a bar here first. Red to green and red again. Banker still inside. Then at that time you can buy. Once the purple line, this line change color, totally finished. Forget about this one. And tonight I'm gonna show you another individual shares, because the market is still moving right now. I cannot analyze right now. And tonight I'm going to show you another individual counter. Is a short-term one. Actually, it's very fantastic one. Also very fantastic one. Okay, that's for currently analyze about the Inno price of 6262. So any question or still the same, I will leave my number on my FB. My phone number is 012-269-3102. 012-269-3102. Any question, you can just let me know, or you want to know currently about what your counter situation, you also can let me know. Thank you all.